Now, this is the Fox 11 News at noon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being with us. I'm Marla Tejas.
I'm Roxy Carpadian.
And I'm Steve Edwards. It is Thursday noon, and here is what's happening and this story. USC Trojans cornerback Josh Shaw has gone from hero to zero in the space of one news cycle. The athlete made up a phony story about how he received those ankle injuries, which led to a suspension from the team just days before their season opener. Now, Coach Steve Sarkisian is talking about the loss of a key player. Matt Morrison. Matt, who are you? Hello. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Steve.
Nice to meet you this week.
I'm the sports guy reporting on this story for you this afternoon.
Got it.
Good answer, Matt.
And welcome, Matt.
Thank you, Steve. Well, as you know, of course, everyone knows it's been a whirlwind week around USC, and the football program is square in the eye of the storm. Of course, it's not the kind of attention most college football programs like to receive, especially when they're getting ready for their first game of the season. But Steve Sarkisian has just had to handle it over the last 72 hours. At this morning's practice, they went through their final workouts as the media waited patiently, getting ready for their first game Saturday afternoon against Fresno State. Now, I asked Coach Sarkisian about how he's dealing with his team mentally in the wake of all of this type of attention, certainly getting prepared for a football game and then dealing with a wave of negative attention is something that needs to be coached.
Never get externally motivated one way or the other, whether it's positive or negative. It's about our preparation and how we prepare for the week. I will say it's again a credit to the leadership in our locker room. I think we have some veteran guys who've been through a lot here, and their ability to remain focused, I think, sent a great message to our younger players.
Of course, on the field Saturday afternoon, they will be missing a senior, a fifth-year senior team captain. The cornerback, Josh Shaw, will need to be replaced. And Coach Sarkisian says that he will do that with younger players, just going to accelerate the learning curve for some of these players, possibly incoming true freshmen. Juju Smith and Adoree Jackson are both a couple of young players, Steve, who are listed as both wide receivers and defensive backs. They've been lauded in their training camp, so you can probably look for some young players to make an immediate impact, and Coach Sarkisian really has been saying that all along. They need young players to step out. The game is at 4:30 kickoff right here at the Coliseum on Saturday afternoon, and it's right here on Fox 11. Steve?
Hey, Matt, that's the sports part of this, but most people who are watching this now may or may not be football fans, but they got caught up in this story. It was such a wonderful story. What a hero, and now we know it's not true. But what we don't know is what really happened. What are they saying on campus here?
Well, the last information that I gleaned was that his lawyer, who he made this statement through yesterday, admitted that he fell off a third-story balcony in a downtown building. It's presumed it's the apartment building that Josh Shaw lives in, and that there was a police report taken from that location that night. The word burglary was used, but the police say there was no crime committed. Fell off a third-story balcony. Sounds like something I might have done in college, and now he's going to have to deal with it. Now he's going to have to deal with it, and he'll be suspended indefinitely.
And if that's the crux of the story, he was too embarrassed to say what it was and made up this whole other story. Matt Morrison, welcome aboard. Good to see you.
Thank you, Steve.